All right, all right, all right. Here we are, the Big Ten Championship. We have made it, guys. The Rutgers Scarlet Knights against the Indiana Hoosiers, who right now you're going to see the Hoosiers actually have a better record. They're ranked higher than we are, and we have fought our way all the way to the Big Ten Championship and continuing to roll, guys. We're continuing to roll to see just how far we can go. And this should be a good game for you guys. And for you guys that are wondering, man, this still isn't the most recent slider set from Sim Gaming Network. I think this video was still played on a previous set, but, you know, closer. We're getting closer to being able to play on the most recent and the finalized slider set. You guys will see that very soon because I do plan to stream my Florida State Dynasty here soon. So stay tuned. It might happen today if you're watching this on Sunday. Stay tuned. But outside of that, man, like always, guys, just take a look at the the gameplay, give your feedback, and hope you enjoy the game. So as you can see, Indiana is going to get the ball first. They're going to hand the ball off, and look at this, right out the gate, abusing my user as they're able to pick up 6 yards there. 2nd and 4, QB is going to roll out, and he rolls right into a sack. Offensive line did not hold up as we got a ton of pressure right there, and we're going to back them up 8 yards as we're going to force a 3rd and 2. Eric O'Neal, one of my outstanding edge rushers. Well, actually, I'm sorry, this is an interior guy, 96, who got there, but they gave O'Neal half of that sack there. 3rd and 12. Quarterback steps up in the pocket and a beautiful find. Yeah, you got a little shift right there from the receiver. But again, guys, video game stuff is going to happen. But look at this, man. Some nifty moves by the running back. He worked hard for those 3 yards. 2nd and 7. They're going to go RPO, and he drops it. What a drop. 3rd and 7, and he throws it into an interception. And just like that, we are going to turn them over. Give me the cookies. As they were on a pretty decent drive there, man, and how crucial was that drop on the RPO? And it's funny, you know, I see a lot of people complaining about dropped interceptions and drop passes and things like that. And look, the CPU had a drop on Heisman, and it is at 50. There's nothing has been changed about catching, I don't believe, in this particular video, but I could be wrong. But yeah, I think it was still on 50 there, and you know what happens. It's a part of football. But anyway, as we pick up a 1st down there, here we are driving, guys, already in enemy territory. And we had the ball up there, and we get a small pickup there of 2. We're going to drop back, and we're going to find KJ Duff across the middle for another 1st down. And we're going to drop back again on 1st down. We're going to find Raymond out of the backfield for a pickup of 5. Drop it back again. Take a blow, but look at the catch. What a catch by Cam Weber. Big time play right there, man, as we were faced with pressure in our face. And we are in an in-goal to go situation, and just like that, we are in for the score. Just like that. Didn't take us long, man. Able to capitalize on the turnover, and we find Fletcher, one of our backup tight ends, for the touchdown. And we're going to go up early again. Kenny Fletcher on the catch. Nice throw right there in front of the defense, and we're going to take the early lead. So here comes Indiana. A nice run right there. A good pickup of 5 right there by the CPU. They're going to go RPO. Quarterback is going to take off, and once again, man, I'm out of position right there as a user and unable to make the tackle. He picks up the 1st down, and he's going to go to the right side there for a pickup of 5. 2nd and 5, he's going to drop back, and as he's about to take off, he dumps it off there to the tight end for a small pickup, facing a 3rd and 4, and an outstanding play in coverage right there. We're going to show you the replay. Look at this, read and react. Good stuff. See, I love when I see things like that. Again, the game is not perfect, but when you see stuff like that, you take time to appreciate it. 2nd and 5, we're going to drop back, and we're going to find DT Sheffield on the quick slant for a 1st down. Handing the ball up. No, RPO. We're going to go right back to DT Sheffield for another pickup of 7. And we're going to go RPO again to Sheffield, and we are feeding him the rock early, and it is paying dividends, man. The RPO, but this was not the best time to call that play action as we just killed our progress there. 2nd and 19. We got to go deep downfield, and look who it is. DT Sheffield is clearly the man on this drive, keeping the drive alive as we are right on the outside of the red zone here. Minimal gain. Facing a 3rd and 5 from the 24-yard line. We're going to drop back. We're going to go deep, but we're unable to hit Sheffield, just out of reach there. And we have to settle for the field goal kick. And we hit, giving us a lead of 10-0. But DT Sheffield heating up, man, on that drive, man. Clearly that connection was working. And here come the Hoosiers once again, man. Unable to get much going on that first down. Only a yard. 2nd and 9. They're going to roll to the left. Finds a man, but he is forced out of bounds due to his momentum. 3rd and 4. Quarterback is going to dump it down to the RB. I don't know his name, so I got to call him RB. But clearly, guys, our defense was all over that. And we are able to stuff that. And look at the rushing yards, guys. We are -3. I'm sure the sack had something to do with that, but still, our run game has not been strong in this game so far, man. The Hoosiers defense has been keeping a bottle cap on that, if you will. Here we go, guys. We're going to try to run the ball here. Quarterback keeper, and nothing. Only a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. We're going to hand the ball off here to Raymond, and Raymond is stuffed, able to force a yard gain there. But that is it. We are facing a 3rd and 7. And we drop back, and we are able to find a receiver coming across the middle there, guys. So we're going to keep the drive alive, trying to run the ball here again and lose a yard. 2nd and 11. We're going to go RPO again. Dangerous throw, but Duff is able to make the catch, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and 6. And we're able to find Sheffield all alone to keep this drive going once again. First down, we're going to play. I was trying to say we're going to play big boy ball right there. Oh, but wait a minute. It's pass interference. I thought it was going to be a holding call, but we're able to get a PI right there and keep this drive going. Play action fake as we're being chased. A stupid pass by me. And luckily that didn't cost anything. 2nd and 10, we're going to hand it off to the bruiser here. And he is able to get very positive yards there, man, getting us into a goal-to-go situation once again. 1st and goal. Ooh, nice cut for a pickup of a few. 2nd and goal from the 3. We're going to hand the ball off here once again, trying to cut back and almost got in there. Just short. But here we are, guys. On 3rd and goal, we are able to muscle our way into the end zone for the score. And just like that, we're going to go up 17-0, man, here early in the 2nd quarter. So, listen, for this to be the championship game, we are definitely having our way. As Gabe Winovich able to get in there for a score. Everybody contributing so far. But stay tuned. Stay tuned. I have a feeling, guys, this is going to turn into a much better contest. Look at this inaccurate throw. Like that. 2nd and 10, quick throw. They're going to find a quick receiver there on the slant and brings up a 3rd and 1. Very good play there. They're going to go play. Excuse me. I was trying to say play action, but it wasn't a play action. They're going to go pass, and they pick up the first down. Here's the play action on 1st and 10. And he's going to dump it down to the fullback, it looks like. It might be a tight end, but it looks like a fullback. I think he's lining up at tight end, number 48 there. But anyway, guys, they kept the drive going. We're now in a 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, he has plenty of time in the pocket. He dumps it down. Good tackle there by Miller. And they're going to run the ball here on 3rd and 3. And they're going for it here on 4th inches. Let's see what happens. Able to cut through the left side of the line. And look at that. He was almost out of there, but trips up. But a good run by the back. Keeps the drive alive, and we're able to get a tackle for loss there for 3 yards. But look at this, man. They're going to come right back and run right at us to get into a 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 5, and he finds a man wide open, makes a man miss. And he's going to get to the 5-yard line, and here they come. Nice screen play there. And defense rallies to the ball to stop them short. And on the keeper, the quarterback is able to scamper in for the touchdown, and he lets us know about it with that walk. But outstanding drive right there by Indiana when they needed it. It is now a 17-7 contest. And we're going to see if we can make some things happen here, man, just before the half as we find Sheffield once again. And we're driving with 1 minute and 15 seconds left. We're going to go to the left, and we are unable to connect with Duff. 2nd and 10. And we're going to find Weber all alone on the out route, and he gets us in plus territory here. We're going to go RPO to Duff, and Duff picks up 4 yards. Dropping back on 2nd and 6, and we're going to find the back out of the backfield. And here we are, guys, with 41 seconds to work with. Ooh, we almost take a sack there, man. Big time pressure right there. 2nd and 10, and we're in good shape, man. We're going to run the ball and just, try to catch them off guard, and they were all over that. And with just 11 seconds left, we call one more play, trying to get a bit closer. And with 3 seconds left on the clock here, we're going to kick the field goal, and we bank it in. But we're able to increase that score, man, 20-7. Just before the half, so we're in pretty good shape, but, not in enough shape that where we can just relax. And look at this again, man. We only have 25 yards on the ground. The Hoosiers are out rushing us. We have a little bit of the edge here with time of possession and a little bit of the edge with yards per play. But this is a closer contest than it looks like. Definitely feels like that we've dominated, but not necessarily. The scoreboard doesn't really speak to what this game has been so far. So we're going to try to continue to separate with this lead if we can. But all right, man, already facing a 3rd and 7, and the goal is to not go 3 and out, and we are able to find, look at Weber fighting, big time play right there as we're able to get up to midfield, handing it off to Raymond, and Raymond has some room there. He's going to pick up 9 yards. 2nd and 1, we're going to go right back to the run game, and the Hoosiers are all over it. We lose a yard. And on 3rd and 2, guys, we're going to find Weber across the middle to pick up the first down, and we are now on the other side of the 50, handing the ball off here. Look at this, man. The Bruiser running that ball. That guy comes in and makes things happen every time he touches the ball, man. I got to start feeding him more. Handing the ball off here to Winovich. And Winovich able to pick up 4. 3rd and 5. We're going to drop back. Survey in the field trying to throw the ball to Duff, but the lineman able to get his hand up there. And we are forced to settle for another field goal. And just like that, man, it is 23-7. So a decent lead, but, we can't get comfortable here. An RPO action right there. Good play call on 1st down. Handing the ball off again. Ooh, nice stiff arm there. Nice strong run, man, for a 7-yard gain by the Hoosiers. They're going to go play action fake, and he's going to find the back out of the backfield, but we're all over that. Big time hit. So on 3rd and 5, man, QB is trying to scramble and unable to get away from trouble as we are able to get the sack. And as you have noticed, guys, not a whole lot of sacks so far in this game, but you can't hold Walker down forever. And we're able to get the ball back here. But again, it's good to see that the sack numbers have come down. Look at the Bruiser. Look at my Bruiser. That boy Johnson is official. But like I was saying, guys, you haven't seen the same number of sacks that we were seeing beforehand, so definitely reducing the holding slider. Apparently holding, hold on. Got to interrupt myself, guys. I don't know what happened right there on that throw. I think sometimes, man, I'm not holding the right stick up to extend the ball downfield, and sometimes in those one-on-one situations, man, I got to figure out what I'm doing to where they just throw like a lollipop right there, and we turn the ball over, man. Got to figure it out. But again, I'm not going to make any excuses. It's my mistake to make, and they're able to come up with the interception. But yeah, like I said, guys, apparently the penalty slider for holding is what determines, or is kind of determining how long or how effective the offensive line is, so to speak, right? And you don't see as many sacks when you turn that down. But look at this, man. What a throw by the QB there, right in the pocket. beating that cover 2, man, and here they come. Here come the Hoosiers, man, trying to make something happen off of the turnover. Look at the running back getting to the outside, breaking tackles. This guy's running well, man. 10 carries for 57 yards. That's pretty decent. They're going to go with the screenplay here. And another solid gain. 2nd and 3, handing the ball off again, and he tries to sneak up in there, but only able to pick up a yard. So on 3rd and 2, they're going to go with the delayed handoff, and it is a 4th and inches situation, but they're going for it. They're at a point of the game where they need to go for it. They drop back for the pass and able to connect. So this drive is going to continue. Handing the ball off once again. He tries to spin out of that, but a solid tackle limited that gain to just 1 yard. And look at this, man. Play action fake there, and he's able to find his receiver for a few more yards as we enter the 4th quarter. But like I said, man, that penalty slider is sliding it down a bit. I think it's at 40 in this game. It has helped dramatically with the ridiculous amount of sacks that we were seeing, that we were able to get against the CPU. So that is good. All right, 1st down. They're going to find a wide open receiver there, man, on the right side of that offense, getting them in a goal-to-goal situation. Big time play right there, but 2nd and goal from the 4. Handing the ball off again, and they lose yards once again, man. So now they're all the way back to the 7. They're going to run the ball here. Interesting call, and they're going to settle for the field goal. So this is very interesting. I thought they would have been a little more aggressive there, but okay, I get it. 13 points, you know, you got about 11 minutes left in the game, so okay, we'll see if it pays off for them. 2nd and 5. We're going to go RPO and hand the ball off here to the bruiser. Like I said, man, this guy here, this kid right here is effective. This guy has been stepping up big time. Every time he comes in the game, he does something special. Very consistent. Look at this. Look at this. Unable to break that tackle, but he still gains 3 yards there. 2nd and 7.
Receiver in motion now.
Sheffield in motion, and we're going to hand the ball off right up the middle. Unable to really get much there. We picked up another 3, so we're in 3rd and 4. We're going to drop back, and we're going to find Sheffield across the middle there, man, coming from the slant to maintain this drive, and we're continuing to drive. Sheffield in motion here, handing the ball off to Raymond, and the Hoosiers all over that as they stop us 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. But look at this, throwing that ball to the outside of Weber, putting it away from the defense, getting us in a 3rd and 1 situation. And of course, we're going to hand it off here, and Winovich able to get up in there and get the 1st down, man, as the Hoosiers suffer an injury there. And right now, man, you know, we're going to kind of just ball control this thing. We're going to try to kill this clock the best we can, man. A little under 6 minutes left in the game. We're running the ball well. Now in a 3rd and 3 situation, we hand the ball off to Winovich again, and we pick up another 1st down. So we are firmly in control right now. Handing the ball off once again, and look at this, man, all the way down to the goal line. And we're going to pitch it to Winovich, and defense plays it very well, man. So now we're a little bit behind, losing the 4 yards there, but it doesn't matter because we get into the end zone, and what a physics moment right there. What was that? Well, we're able to find Weber for the touchdown, but like I said, man, video game things happen like right there, him clapping through the body. But guys, again, I don't complain about video game things that happen, right, once in a blue. Right? This is clearly some type of tackle interaction glitch right there, but I'm not tripping off of that. You know, it's just the approach I take. My thing is when I watch video games or play video games, it's what is the consistency and frequency in which things like that happen. That's how I judge games. Every game is going to have flaws. Every game is going to have a glitch here and there. But at what frequency rate? That's what you look for. But look at this. Ooh, Indiana trying to attack. As time is running out for them, man. 2 minutes and 29 seconds left. They're going to find receiver on the out route there. Gets him into a 3rd and inches. Oh, quick pass here. RPO action again. And they're going to go hurry up here, man, because, again, being down 20 points is not a great place to be in. and they're going to have to move fast. They're pretty much running out of time, but let's see what they do here. Look at this, man, a whiff on that tackle by me. And here they are right outside of the red zone. Great tackle right there from the 22-yard line. On second down, QB is going to take off and gets down before he can take any unnecessary punishment. They're going to go hurry up here, but they really need to score soon. If they want to have any type of impact, they're going to need to score and score fast. And look at this. Oh, look at that. What a throw. And right in front of the defense there, they are able to connect for a quick strike. What a play by the CPU right there, man. Thinking that he was going to take off and keeping his head upfield. And he's able to hit this kid here, E.J. Williams. Look at this. What a throw. What a catch. As my linebacker there was unable to locate the ball. So now we're going to just try to, work the clock, work the clock, work the clock. It would be great to get a first down here, but, we're being a little conservative. And on 3rd and 11 now, we're forced to pass the ball here. We're able to get the ball off, but great coverage allows us to have to punt the ball away. And look at this. Look at the QB, man, taking things in his own hands. So they're trying to make a little run here. But they got to do it fast because they're running out of time, guys. 1 minute and 14 seconds left on the clock. He's going to drop back. He's going to find his check down. And we make a great tackle here. They're going to go hurry up again. 2nd and 4, and they have about 70 yards or so to go. A little less than that, but about 70 yards. But they were on the 30. And here they are, up to the 42. Look at this, man. Wide receivers fighting for extra yards. And I'm not allowing them to do this, guys. I'm trying to stop them. Look at this. Look at them at 30. Ooh, had a little wiggle going. But they should have done this a little sooner because I'm having a tough time trying to stop them right now as we're able to stop them there. 21 seconds left, guys. So it's not much they can do right now, guys. This game is pretty much coming to an end. But let's see how the game finishes, man. They're going to drop back, 13 seconds left. Keeps his eyes downfield. And look at this. The tight end able to body my safety there and able to get the touchdown. They go for the onside kick. They are unsuccessful. And we are able to walk away with the trophy. The Big Ten champions. Who would have thought, man? The Rutgers Scarlet Knights. What a ride this has been so far. And the season is not over, guys. We are in the college football playoffs. And you guys will be seeing some content about or in reference to the playoffs very soon. But what an outstanding game, man. Like I said, guys, still just tweaking things here and there. I think I'm pretty settled on the sliders. The next game, I think the next game that you see, I will be playing on the most recent slider update from SGN, but I'm pretty much at the point now, guys, where I'm going to stop tweaking sliders. I'm very close to that. I'm going to just, play on a set that feels good, and that's going to be it. And that's going to be it. However, there was a recent discovery, man, from Sim Gaming Network that may force me to go all the way back to default again. But I'll explain that to you guys later. If that happens, I'll definitely let you guys know and explain why. But largely, man, this was an outstanding game. Running the football wasn't really that great for me. I'm not mad at that, but look at this, man. They were able to run the football kind of decent, 16 carries for 50-something plus yards. I think it was 56 yards there. Receiving the ball, man, of course, it was DT Sheffield that led the way for us. And looking at Indiana, they had a couple of guys that was, approaching 100 yards, just short there with 95 yards for 7 catches. This was a very tight game, man. Again, the scoreboard doesn't necessarily show how dominant I was early, but even though it felt dominant, it still kind of felt like they were in striking distance. And they turned it on a little too late, man. They started going to their star receiver late in that fourth quarter, as you saw, had some success because it wasn't like I was just sitting in prevent. and they were able to score, and they were in position to kick an onside kick. But unfortunately, even if they would have gotten that onside kick, it still wouldn't have mattered much because they would have had very little time to do anything from that point. So yeah, wish the CPU would have got in gear a little faster. But as you can see, man, we're relatively close. Look at the first downs. Can't get much closer than that. But look at how close this game was. Look at the yards per rush. Absolutely crazy. Everything is really, really, really close. And look at the time of possession. You know, I had a few more minutes than them, but outstanding. But all right, guys, listen, that's going to do it, man. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.